How I lost in 3 million naira as a result of me trying to be transparent so that the client can trust me and trust my words. I actually neglect the normal model, the business model I'm supposed to like follow. I actually know all of these particular things, but then I just have to build trust with them. At the end of everything, I still lose the client. For those that don't know me, my name is Omotalo Femi Korede. I'm a furniture and interior designer based in Lagos, Nigeria. I have been in 2D business for 11 years. This business have actually taught me a whole lot of things. This particular project I lost taught me three things. The first thing, some can say that he likes you, he loves you, he can actually do anything for you, and then tomorrow he can actually change. The second thing that he taught me was I have to follow a business model. Normal way, you have to be well realistic at the beginning of everything. The way they actually like perceive you from the beginning of everything, that is how they treating you on a long run. This is my price, this is the amount I charge. If you want me to be in charge of this project, I'll collect certain amount of money for my service charge. Thirdly, what it taught me is that when I'm dealing with the client, I should just focus on one person. There should not be dual communication by hearing from this particular person and hearing from another person. Client A might have a different perspective towards the vision, and B2 we also have a different perspective towards the vision. It's just only one person that have a clear understanding about the vision. Then if you are working with that particular person, then everything needs to like actually move smoothly. Client that want to like give a project of 50 million naira down for you to like be able to work up to that extent. That means you're handling a whole lot of things. You are going through a lot of bodies. When the client was giving me the job, the client said, I like your work, and above all, I admire your attitude to people, clients, and your dedication. And I said, thank you so much for your amazing support, sir. I really appreciate, sir. We proceed. He took me to the building. He wants us to paint all the space. He wants to do the aluminium work. He wants to give everything to me. I was not like, sir, should I give you my aluminium and printer number? I said, no, you want to give me the project. I still have a long way to go. This is just a little amount of money, printer, and so I don't have any money. I was asking him a particular thing, which I'm going to like bring up again. I was asking him about what about us painting the outside building, and he was like, ah no, this for landlord. We are just dealing with the inner building because it's actually an office space. They said I should like provide my artisan. So I talked to my aluminium, my electrician, my printer. I took everybody to site. Some people that does not have money for transport, I had to give them money. From Bagada to Lekki, when they checked out the project, or they gave me their cost. When they give me their cost, I don't add a dime to the money, and I give and I send out the quotation to the client because believing that I will see my own profit when we want to start the real project. When I first gave out the electrician cost, they said the electrician cost is too much. Why will you want to collect 30,000 naira for just fixing lights? You just want to change the whole light in the building. It's a 5 bedroom duplex. They have someone that can actually collect a cheaper price, like 10,000 naira. And I said it's fine. Come down to aluminium. They actually bring down the cost of aluminium. They said its money is too much. After we review the cost, they said the aluminium can start work. So the aluminium starts his work. So after the aluminium started work, then once it was done, we proceed to the painter. I actually priced the cost of painter too. That was where I think the issue started coming up. When they talked about the painter cost, they said the painter cost is too much. And I talked to the painter that this amount they want to pay. I said, okay, all right, it's fine. That is going to like collect the amount. So, but then the painter told me something. They said they will be sleeping on site from the day they will be starting the project to the end of the day they will be leaving on the site. So, and I said, okay, let me talk to the owner of the project. When I talked to them, they were like, no, they can't sleep on site. They have to be going back home every day. My printer told me that he never considered the cost of transport going from Barada to Lekki every single day. And for them to be going to the site every day, it might want to like take them up to like 2 weeks because before they would get to Lekki, hold up and the light, time would have gone compared to when they're on site. They can actually work from morning once they wake up around 6 in the morning. They can start working by 7 and then to close by 7 p.m. to at night. Because of that, they might want to use 2 weeks, and the cost of transport every single day is actually a whole lot for them. I'm not like, please, we know that this work you are not okay with it, you don't collect it. But I didn't just know why. I said, okay, it's fine, no problem. That is going to do it. I said, okay, it's fine. Please, I don't have any money I want to give you. It's the cost that you gave me I can actually give to them. They said I should give them a guarantee about what my artisan wants to work on. And I said, okay, I trust my artisans. I give them the guarantee. I use my company letterheading to actually write down the code. Sending the money to me, I'm sending the money to the artisans. If there's any issue, I don't have any dime to give you guys. It's just like you guys are dealing with them directly. I'm just standing at the middle. I'm just being deep because when we are proceeding to the extent by they want to do the furniture within the building, they want to buy shares and all of that, I'll be able to collect the project and I'll be the one to do it. So now it's something that actually pained me and I never knew anything about that. We went to the market to go and buy paint. Wrote a quotation for 13 8 buckets and emulsion 5 buckets. He now went to go and buy 8 buckets of emulsion and 5 buckets of 13. But I never knew there was an engineer on site. It was one that actually snapped and released. He sent it to Madam. So Madam sent it to me. I don't even cross check or anything because I was not on site. Madam sent it to me and it was like, well done, Korede. I'm like, maybe she was praising me and I said, okay, thank you, ma. So after then, she now proceeds. So after she proceeds, they are working on the project. So after they are working on the project, now get up to a point whereby they are talking about painting of the outside of the building, in which I talked about earlier. The painting of the outside of the building, gray. The husband was telling me that I added that to my quotation. He told me that I'm supposed to paint the wall. And but from the quotation, the gray paint is not there. We never mentioned that. I was trying to like beg them, talk to them that yes sir, we never talked about this. I don't want to use my own money. The person want to paint outside. Just about how much paint? Just about 10k paint or like max 15,000 naira paint that we want to like use to paint the outside part because it's just a little bit faint. We want to paint and we are buying about one bucket of grey color. I said I never added that to it, sir. So that wanted to cause an issue, and I think the wife have told the husband already that this was what happened. He's supposed to buy 13, and he went to go and buy emotion, and that actually caused a lot of chaos. To the space whereby he had to tell my painter to leave the site. Like I'm not trustworthy. He thought I was a trustworthy person, and because of that 15,000 and because project and a work that I'm not even seeing any money, I'll be spending my own money on it. If it's actually a project that I'll be the one to be in charge of the project, I should have actually charged them for my service. Okay, I'm collecting 50k, I'm collecting 100k for this. From beginning to the end of the project, I think I went to the project for about 4 to 5 times to Lekki using my own money for transport fare, going there and coming back. I'm not really happy about that. So I said, don't ever call my name or my number. You are cutting corners, doing shady jobs, and using my name to lie when asked questions. I said, I'm sorry, sir. Then moving forward, he said, please don't call me again or mention my name. I have low tolerance for liars and untrustworthy people. God forbid, I thought you are upright, young man. So after he has said from the beginning of the project, he said, I like your work and above all, I admire your attitude, people, clients, and your dedication. A little bit of mistake now occurs, then I just become a bad person. So after I don't want to give you a listening ear, hear from your own perspective, point of view that okay, what really happened? As the project moves on and they later paid for the spray paint for the fence. After they are done, they are not expecting their balance. So that's where they now confirm. I mentioned the other time that they were supposed to buy 813 and 813 cost 1,000 naira per one and emotion cost 17,500 naira per one, which is supposed to be 5. So they now miss, or the wife said the money will begin to be deducted from their money. So when they told the painter that the money will be deducted from their money, and the painter felt bad because they actually talking to me, they're not talking to them. My painter feel like I want to see the money. The money was like 91,000 naira. They had to take my painter to the woman for him to like understand, okay, the cost of you. You are not okay with a particular project, don't collect it. It was not like complaining, lamenting that money for transport every day come to Lekki, and he used about 2 weeks to finish up the work that's supposed to take him like 1 week, and he's actually paying his own transport with the labor that he actually took along. His profit was like close towards to the amount he has spent so far. This was my lesson. The final day we went there, me and the guy, I discovered that they have got all of the furniture they went to go and buy it, and I wasn't able to like get project from there. I didn't mean I have actually stand my stand from the beginning. Like, okay, this is how I operate without being shy. And I discovered that these are some of the things that have been actually be affecting, like when I actually tell people that this is my price, and they were like, they want to go to look for someone else that is cheaper. Actually, it's actually normal. I don't want to lose customers. I'm tired of losing people. I have meet some people that they want to give me a project, and they'll actually go ahead and give me someone. It's actually better that way. They'll go and they'll come back. But you actually doing a shitty job, prolonging issue that is not supposed to like take a longer period of time, but just because of you don't go through a normal route, going to turn to an issue. I'm just documenting this now for me to help the younger ones coming. The best thing that you can actually do as an upcoming designer, furniture or interior designer, just for you to be true to who you are. People that want to patronize you will actually patronize you. Break down the cost from brick by brick. This is what you want to do, and let your service charge clearly show that this is the amount I'm collecting for my service, for what I'm doing. If the client want to work with you, they'll work with you. And if they don't want to work with you, they won't work with you. This is a professional service. For a client to want to spend in 3 million naira on a particular project, that means they have to like be focusing more on something that will actually bring something more beyond the 23 million naira you want to collect from them. I think that's just it. Thank you.